StruGod, I'm on my back, dog. Hey, what up YouTube, it's your boy man. I'm back again with another video, and on this one we're diving into another interesting video about the Met Gala. And shout out to the Truth Is, because Truth is always telling the truth, because somebody gotta tell the truth as it is. So shout out to the Truth Is, man. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to his channel, just click this thing right here. I don't know if you see my cursor. Yeah, you click this thing right here. It's gonna take you to his page, and when you get to his page right here, you're gonna hit this thing called subscribe right there, and then you push in the bell thing. You know, you're gonna click that bell thing right there, and then you press the all so that you can see all of his videos. Yep, so now back to the video, let's get it. So listen, I'm not gonna waste any of your time because time is money, so let's get it.
The Met Gala isn't even trying to hide it anymore. People can't stop talking about the insane outfit choices from the biggest celebrities in the world. Beyonce showed up dressed as a skeleton queen, Katy Perry wore a creepy mirrored mask, and Bad Bunny arrived as an 80-year-old man. But why? The Met stated the theme was simply fashion as art, but everyone knows they chose these specific gothic outfits for a deeper hidden purpose. What I found confirms these outfits.
Man, this outfit here is crazy. When I saw this outfit actually on Instagram, I thought this was an AI video. I swear to God, like I really thought this was an AI, dog. I didn't know it's actually real, because dang, that's crazy.
It's traced back to a much darker inspiration. By the end of this video, you will never look at the Met Gala the same way again. Everyone knows the Met Gala is a peculiar event that only the elite understand. This year's outfit choices reflect that clearly. Celebrities are leaning into some weird trends, and these outfits serve a singular purpose: to separate the elite from.
This one right here is creepy. This one is creepy. When I see this one, I'm like, damn, son. It's creepy.
From everyday society. No matter what anyone tells you, dressing up as a skeleton is not fashion. These outfits hold deep esoteric meaning that most people would never truly grasp. By the end of this video,
what the hell is this? What? Damn, son. What is that? A chunk of everything. Ew, looks disgusting.
You will know exactly why they dress like this and what it truly all means. Let's start with Queen Bee.
Oh, goddamn, bro. Beyonce is beautiful, bro. That's why she's Beyonce, dog. Damn.
Beyonce is one of the biggest celebrities in the world. When she showed up to the Met for the first time in years, the entire conversation immediately focused on the strange outfit she chose for the event. Beyonce arrived in a sheer dress with a diamond-encrusted skeleton motif and a
Bro, she has a perfect smile for her age, bro. She looks so young and beautiful at the same time. How does someone stay this beautiful for this long, bro? Like, she's been
Beyonce arrived in a sheer dress with a diamond-encrusted skeleton motif and a matching crystal-embellished headpiece. She was accompanied by Blue Ivy and Jay-Z.
Blue Ivy is this old now? My nigga, I remember when Blue Ivy was born, my nigga. Like, it was just a few days ago. Have I been living under a cage or something? Damn. Blue Ivy is
a matching crystal-embellished headpiece. She was accompanied by Blue Ivy.
How old is Blue Ivy? I don't know.
And Jay-Z. According to the Met, Beyonce's look drew inspiration from The Visitor, a 1944 painting by artist Caroline Direx depicting a skeleton standing at a door. To understand the hidden meaning behind this design, we must examine the deeper esoteric language behind the art that inspired it. Caroline operated during a time.
Nah, I mean, we gotta give it to this guy, bro. Like, the way he does his research, bro, the way he goes deeper, like, in these researches, bro, it is just, yeah, we gotta give it to you, man. Like, this is crazy. Like, you really get to paint a picture that is so real. Like, you cannot deny these findings, man. I can't, bro. Like, I feel like he's one of the best researchers because he put everything like as it is. Like you gotta see, you see the picture very clear.
Esoteric language behind the art that inspired it. Caroline operated during a time when artists actively studied Hermetic occult philosophy to unlock hidden realities. Her artwork consistently explored the veil separating the physical realm from the spiritual plane. The Visitor specifically depicts a skeleton standing at a doorway. In many hidden belief systems, a doorway acts as a literal portal to the spiritual world. The door itself in the painting represents the gateway to the other side. A skeleton figure waiting at the door indicates the final transition between the living world and the afterlife. This imagery is deeply rooted in the ancient practice.
Wait, I'm always asking myself, like, what is life like on the other side? Or is there a life even on the other side? Because I don't believe everybody that I see online that has had an NTE, right? Like they come back and tell you like, oh, I saw this, I saw that, I saw this. You know, I feel like some people, like, they get to have these infatuations. Maybe I'm not ready to actually find out. I'm not ready, dog. I'm not ready.
Damn, son.
Of memento mori. Followers of ancient mysticism actively reflect on the inevitability of death as a core part of their belief system. They use skulls and skeletal representations as focal points for esoteric ceremonies. It connects to the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Focusing on human bones reminds the practitioner that the material world is temporary while the spiritual realm is permanent. By wearing this crystal skeleton, Beyoncé was actively channeling these exact esoteric traditions. She positioned herself as the skeleton queen who operates between both realms. Her outfit was a deliberate visual representation of crossing the spiritual veil. It also represents the act of spiritual channeling, where an artist opens themselves up to the other side to draw inspiration from the spiritual forces. This is a concept Beyoncé frequently depicts in her performances. She was signaling an awareness of this hidden symbolism and invoking the arcane practices of ancestral communication. The materials used in the dress add another profound layer of meaning. The crystals covering the bones symbolize the secret science of spiritual alchemy. Alchemy focuses on transforming the decaying physical body into an enlightened and eternal state. Beyoncé used this gown to visually represent herself as a transcendent being capable of operating within both realms of reality. Even Jay-Z and Blue Ivy's outfits connected to this. Jay-Z wore a black suit and Blue Ivy wore a white dress. This is a direct representation of spiritual duality. In these esoteric traditions, practitioners believe that combining internal opposites produces a divine being. The black and white checkerboard pattern is meant to represent this concept. Black in the...
Damn, bro.
Damn, son.
How you connecting everything to the tile, man? You're like... But it makes sense.
Divine being. The black and white checkerboard pattern is meant to represent this concept. Black indicates masculinity and white femininity. Beyoncé is embodying the merger of these opposites, explaining her silver attire. When you mix black and white, you get gray. Silver is just a metallic elevation of gray. Their coordinated outfit choices depicted Beyoncé as a deity who has transcended life and death and
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, bro, did they really think about this much? Like, did they really put so much effort like this just to say, wow, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy, right, he knows how to break things down, bro. Like, I wouldn't have thought that silver is gray, and also, like, you know, black and white gray, and Jay-Z and the daughter mix the colors is gray. Like, did they really think about it, or they were like, oh, these colors, they look good together? Because they actually really do look good together.
Operates in a higher realm. But Katy Perry's outfit took these esoteric teachings to a whole new level. She arrived wearing a flowing white custom gown paired with a creepy, ominous mirrored mask. The Met explained her look was a performance art piece about identity and perception. To understand the true inspiration, we must examine the deeper esoteric meaning of this ancient symbol. The most revealing moment happened during her walk up the museum steps. She pulled a specific tarot card from her dress and showed it to the cameras. The card she revealed was the Magician. The magician is one of the most powerful symbols in esoteric traditions. It represents the manipulation of reality and the hermetic belief of as above, so below. This card connects directly to the esoteric process of man becoming God. In these ancient traditions, this symbol represents mastering duality. Esoteric practitioners interpret the phrase as above, so below to mean as in.
You know, there's a thing about this thing, as above, so below. And I've listened to a ton of podcasts when people like talk about this spiritual realm and, you know, and the world that is underwater. And a couple of months ago, there was a dude that was said that he was kidnapped by dolphins to build a city underwater. And I'm actually thinking, like, maybe what if it was the Starbucks logo person? You know what I mean? Because that logo is a siren. What is a siren? A siren is it now on the present day, or say in the present day, or right now, right? A lot of people think that it is a myth, that mermaids are just a myth. But I don't believe that. I don't really believe that it is a myth. I believe that, there is something to everything. And that's why they even say that in every joke there's an element of truth. So in every story there's also an element of truth. So,
Esoteric practitioners interpret the phrase as above, so below to mean as in heaven, so on earth. They believe this concept allows them to manifest their paradise on earth using the power of their will. In these teachings, reality is created from within. It indicates.
But think about it. As above, so below. If so, we always think that heaven is above, right? Excuse me. If heaven is above, that makes us, we are below heaven. So that makes it that, so if as above, so below, that means heaven is just like earth. That's crazy, man. Nah, it can't be, dog. It can't be. I don't believe that. Like, if as above, so below, and then like heaven has to be like earth, my nigga. Like, God, no ways, bro. So which means in heavens we gotta still pay all these bills, my nigga. Like, we're paying bills back and forth, like, oh, no way.
The power of their will. In these teachings, reality is created from within. It indicates they see themselves as
Wait, pause. Like, I'm sorry. But if heaven has an M4, okay, now we're talking. Like, if heaven now, right now, they have like some M4s and the C63s, bro, AMG C63. Yeah, now we talking. Now I'll be like, yeah, now we talking, money. Like, AMG C63, bro, you hear that thing, like, yeah. I'm like, let's talk about it. Let's
their own savior. By holding this card up for the world to see, she was signaling a deep awareness of these hidden belief systems. She was visually declaring that she shapes the material world using hidden knowledge. We must also look at the six-fingered white glove she had on. The media called this a playful nod to artificial intelligence struggling to generate human.
That's true. You remember when we started the video, I told you that I saw that other video on Instagram. I thought that is an AI video. I didn't believe it. And now when looking at this, bro, I thought this is AI too. When I saw it, I'm like, they generated this. But it seems like it's true and real.
In hands, the truth gets much deeper. Within ancient esoteric texts, a sixth finger operates as a direct reference to the Nephilim and altered human bloodlines. This traces back to how the Bible describes the Nephilim bloodline, depicting descendants of giants who had 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot. In esoteric traditions, the Nephilim are considered hybrids. The extra digit is often viewed as a physical anomaly or a mark of their mixed, non-human DNA. Presenting this physical trait was meant to signify an elevated status far above the average person. The most important piece of the entire outfit remains the mirrored mask. The designer stated that the mask invites observers to consider how their perception mirrors their internal world. This ties directly back to the Magician Tarot card. Practitioners of this esoteric system believe that reality is a reflection of the self, and that you can create your reality when you master duality. Mirrors function as a literal looking glass used to communicate with the other side. Practitioners use them as a tool for scrying, a method used to peer through the veil into the spiritual realm. This connects directly back to the theme we just established with Beyonce. Both women utilize their red carpet looks to represent a literal threshold between the living world and the unknown. They are showing us the process of how they created their reality using these esoteric concepts. Katy Perry and Beyonce's outfits depict the exact same hermetic principle of mastering the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Bad Bunny's outfit follows this exact same pattern.
Yeah, he looks like a white Weekend, bro. Like he's the Weekend, bro. When the Weekend was white. I don't know what I'm saying, but he looks like the Weekend in a way. If the Weekend was white. Am I the only one who's seen that?
Cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Bad Bunny's outfit follows this exact same pattern. Bad Bunny showed up to the Met.
Oh, this was Bad Bunny. Bro, I thought it's some old dude, bro.
Damn, son.
I saw this
Year, 50 years in the future. He underwent a massive transformation, arriving on the red carpet entirely unrecognizable.
And actually, this makes a lot of sense. Remember what The Simpsons says about the people who wear masks and everything like that? And look, it looks so realistic. He looks so real. Like, I didn't even think this was Bad Bunny. If he didn't tell me that this is Bad Bunny, I wouldn't know.
As an 85-year-old version of himself, he wore a custom black suit and utilized hyper-realistic facial prosthetics, silver hair, and a walking cane to complete the look. The official narrative from the Met states that this look was a direct response to a section of their exhibit focused on the aging body. The institution claimed the fashion industry traditionally ignores the aged body out of fear of facing mortality. To find the true hidden meaning behind this transformation, we must connect it back to the exact esoteric themes established by Beyonce and Katy Perry. Intentionally aging the physical body is a profound symbolic act within ancient mysticism. Bad Bunny was visually depicting the final
Yeah, but this suit is fire, bro. I'm actually thinking about styling myself like this. This is
Damn, son.
stage of the human vessel right before death. In these hidden belief systems, presenting yourself at the end of your life cycle is a reflection of the eventual demise of the physical form. It is the final step before crossing the threshold into the spiritual realm that we saw represented by the skeleton outfit and the mirrored mask. This specific imagery is a recurring theme among the elite. We saw this exact same esoteric concept utilized by The Weeknd during his Gasoline music video. He also used heavy prosthetics.
I told you, bro. I said it, that he looks like The Weeknd. This was the picture that was in my mind, bro. Sometimes I wish like I can just, you can see the pictures in my mind. Like, I saw this thing in my head. Like, I saw The Weeknd when I was looking at Bad Bunny. I just cannot translate it sometimes the best way. But
utilized by The Weeknd during his Gasoline music video. He also used heavy prosthetics to appear as an elderly man just like Bad Bunny. Both artists are actively demonstrating the same hermetic principle. They are visually breaking down their physical bodies to represent the death of their old selves, preparing to enter a new spiritual state and be reborn. It again connects to mastering duality. Life and death are also grounded in duality. Life is the opposite of death. White represents life, and black represents death. The way they see it, by reflecting on death and fully accepting it as part of the eternal life cycle, they believe they can control it. This is why some esoteric groups are known to have skulls in their chambers that they use for reflection. By combining the imagery of Bad Bunny representing the final physical stage, Katy Perry demonstrating the manipulation of reality, and Beyonce crossing the threshold into the afterlife, the overarching message of the night becomes undeniably clear. These celebrities were perfectly synchronized, utilizing their platform to broadcast their mastery over the esoteric cycle of life, death, and rebirth. This is what the true hidden theme of the show was. This theme extended far beyond Beyonce, Katy Perry, and Bad Bunny. The entire event operated as a highly coordinated display, with numerous other celebrities falling perfectly into the same hidden.
bro, that outfit, that looks like lumps, bro. It looks scary as F. And I don't understand, like, Kim Kardashian's, like, how does she fit into this? Does she have to be like sleep upside down, horizontally, and then she could fit into this thing. Because I'm thinking, like, how could her skin fit in those cups in front of her like that?
Message. A quick look at the rest of the guest list reveals a clear pattern of esoteric symbolism. Cardi B arrived in a massive black gown looking like a melting gumdrop. The design was intended to resemble an abstract human.
A gumdrop, bro. For real. That's crazy, man.
Damn, son.
Form. In Hermetic texts, this heavily distorted silhouette represents the breakdown of the natural human shape. It mirrors the chaotic, formless entities found beyond the spiritual veil. She was visually depicting the loss of human identity required to enter those hidden circles. Then we have theater producer Jordan Roth. He brought an equally disturbing concept to life with his outfit. He arrived wearing a gray velvet gown.
I'm not gonna say it. I am not gonna say it. I didn't say it.
With a large sculpted shadow figure
Hey, what happened right there?
physically emerging from his back. This design perfectly illustrates the esoteric concept of the shadow self. In these hidden traditions, a shadow figure physically
Yo, he literally took that saying by James Brown, I want to jump off and hug myself, bro, and kiss myself. Like, he took it literally.
attaching to a person represents an alter ego or a summoned entity. It is a literal depiction of a practitioner carrying a spiritual guide from the other side, connecting right back to Beyonce's outfit. Naomi Osaka provided one of the most eerie looks of the entire evening. She stepped onto the carpet in a dark sculpted gown covered in strange red spots, complete with sharp red fingernails. Her hand
Bro, it's like a tree is growing out of her. But it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. But I don't get the red fingers and all that. But you know, what if like we grow and then one day we find out that actually the devil is not even red? What would we do? I'm just curious. Because like, you know, it's funny how the devil is depicted, right? Like this dude with the red horns and all that. What if one day we find out that, yo, actually he looked like a unicorn, you know? Actually, he doesn't even look that big, bro. He looks like that speech, is it Smeagol from the Lord of the Rings? Or maybe he looks like, you know, those drinking coffee aliens in Men in Black. What if? I don't know. But not the dude with the red horns.
were intentionally painted to appear submerged in red liquid. The hidden symbolism here is undeniable. Every single one of these outfits was a carefully selected piece of a larger puzzle. Together, they transformed a simple fashion event into a public display of hidden knowledge. When you look at the entire event as a single orchestrated display, the message they are broadcasting becomes impossible to ignore. We saw Beyonce standing at the threshold of the afterlife as a skeleton queen. We witnessed Katy Perry manipulating reality and looking through the spiritual veil. And Bad Bunny showed us the final decay of the human vessel. All of these outfits connect to form one ancient hermetic concept. The true theme of the Met Gala was the esoteric mastering of duality. In these hidden belief systems, ultimate power comes from controlling both sides of the spectrum. Life and death, the physical body in the spiritual realm, and light and dark. By wearing these specific symbols, the elite are publicly declaring their mastery over both domains. They are showing you exactly how they shape the world from behind the curtain. And it's not just the Met Gala. Hollywood hasn't been hiding this either. I just covered the new movie.
Bro, I watched this movie and I saw that pig talking without a body. I was like, God damn it, this is it. I'm out of here, dog. I saw the pig speaking without a... Yo, it didn't have a body, bro. Of course, I saw the thing that was a spirit that entered the pig's head. And then the pig jumped off and then entered this woman's body, bro. And then it was like fighting kung fu style, bro. The moves that you only perform in your dreams, man. Like, it was crazy. It was so crazy.
They will kill you. And that movie confirms everything. So if you want to see why Hollywood stopped trying to hide it, watch this video right now. For those who want to further support,
Yo, we gonna watch that video. We gonna watch that video soon. But for now, your boy just had a long day, and I just wanted to do this one for you, man. I just wanted to do this one for you, and it's all love from me to you. It's your boy. Hey, let me show you. Wahahaha. I love this photo, man, because it's written wahaha. That's why I laugh. Like, I'm out. See you on the next one. So we're gonna react to that video next. Yep. StruGod, I'm on my back, dog.